What? I don't always do that, but when I do, it's 'cause I have no other choice. Hooty hoo, hooty hoo. We're just gonna knock all these bad boys out. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty. So many things. Alright. James S., good morning, my friend. It's been alright. I don't have time to get in. I could boot up Elden Ring right now, but I have class, and I want to play and play. So I'm not gonna do Elden Ring. Either play Gems of War, which I've been playing off and on for a couple years now, or do some more Campfire. I like the Campfire game. Nothing super exciting or interesting today, other than just I wanted to make sure I got the stream in. What am I missing? Anything interesting? Grandpa G, good morning. Good morning. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. It is really loud for me, so let's turn back time. I'd give it all to you. Mustache is all messed up. Alina, good morning. Hello. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? Glad to hear it, Grumpy G. How's that new computer hanging out? Holding up for you? Just hanging out. Just hanging and slanging and banging. What are we gonna do? We're gonna put that back on, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I realized I messed up my green screen earlier and didn't pay attention. Okay. James S., did you make the level 30 on Superior? My laptop wouldn't play it very well. James, I did make it to level 30 with the Renegade. One of 15 people maybe that made it to level 30 on a character. It's pretty cool. I can tell you for sure, James, the game was pegging out my graphics card. So, and I'm get a fairly... I had a formerly top-of-the-line graphics card when it came out. Well, good, Grumpy. I'm glad it's working for you, my brother. Let's pull out some Gems of War. Screw it. Used to play this back in 2020, and it's just like a fun. Not gonna spend any money on the game, but it was on my Switch, the one that got stolen. I used to play it, and then I realized I could play it on the computer. And you can't go between computer and console, which sucks. Honestly, James, dude, if you go back to any of my live streams playing it, I was really enjoying it. I don't think it's a game that I would play I feel like I could pick it up every day or every couple days and, you know, spend 3-4 hours playing it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'd be like 24/7 into it, but it is quite enjoyable, and certainly something I could see you getting your friends online and playing with them. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I saw it falling. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be as time intensive. I guess this is what I'm trying to say. I don't, like, for instance, Miranda's is like, I foresee that being like a WoW scenario where I'm constantly, you know, playing it and trying to level up and everything. But for the same token, you know, I was that same way with Diablo 3, right? And that was, or Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, and that's a lot of, there's more similarities to those two than there is to, there's more similarities with those two towards Superior than they would be with Miranda's. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Well, James, same thing as Spider Tanks, right? Spider Tanks, you can just jump in, play some games, and move on. Some people are going to be like super obsessed with it, and they're going to have their competition leagues, which is great, right? But do I think that's going to be me? No, I don't think so. Not at all. Not Spider Tanks. I could see maybe doing some competition stuff with a Superior, but not certainly not Spider Tanks. I ain't good enough for Spider Tanks. I say that. I'd like to be able to play it when they, right now, while they got kind of things balanced. I think where it's you're playing whatever type you have or whatever. Like rares are playing rares, uncommons playing uncommons, that kind of thing. I need to do a video. I have like 3 or 4 I still need to do this week, and going back over the old announcements. But they've been doing a bunch of updates to Spider Tanks, which I want to message it. I play Leagues of Legends, Wild Rift, jump in and play around 2, then go about my day. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I would be okay with investing a bunch of time into the game, but I could probably spend my time doing it. Like, probably better off spending my time playing Elden Ring. See, I got a test at 10 today, and like, the best part about it is, like, I'm not even remotely worried, because I made a 35 on the last one, and my grade's still passing. The tests are not weighted as much as the Prac app is, and I do better on the Prac app. So, not that I wanted to make a 35 on the test, but I did, and it didn't really kill my grade. So, I'm gonna study for it in class, and I'm studying for it in my 8 o'clock class, and should be good. I wanted to start streaming sooner, and then I just got sidetracked, as I usually do. And here we are. And I realized I wasn't gonna have enough time to do Elden Ring, because, like, when I do Elden Ring, I want to get in and, like, spend 12 hours playing it. And I want to stream it too. I literally haven't played it since I last streamed it, and I know that seems silly, but, like, without the community's permission, I don't want to play it, you know, my own. I want to play it with you guys. Even if you guys don't want to watch it, then in that case, maybe change my mind. But this is PvP, which is always kind of fun. You know, I'm not actively playing a person. I'm playing someone's deck, or their build, if you want to call it that. So I always enjoyed that aspect of this game, and it's free. But yeah, you can invest money in it, but that is not what I have done. Let's see. I know I don't have the sound up. Let's see. This actually has some pretty good sound. Pretty good soundtrack, to be honest with you. I think that's the first thing I noticed about this game. It had a really good soundtrack. Hope that's not too loud. If that's too loud, let me know. Did I ever look into Splinterlands? I did briefly, but I'm at this point, man, where I'm stuck. There might be all these cool projects, but I have no way of investing in them. You know, I have less than $100 in my bank account right now. Until Patreon comes through, hopefully this week, I'll have $270 in my account. You know, like I don't have money to invest in projects. I'm all about checking them out. It's just one of those things where I can't actually do anything with it. You know what I mean? People, I know y'all think I'm joking when I say I don't have any money, but I really actually don't have any money. So now I'm all about trying new stuff, and there's Splinterlands. I missed out on Sandbox's alpha. We're gonna try and play that later. I added Splinterlands to my tab of things I need to check out that I haven't checked out yet. Let's try somebody harder. Don't know if I'll be able to beat him, but we'll try. I can adjust the sound on this, by the way, any way you want. Things are happening very fast. A lot of sound effects. Normally when I play this, I don't have the sound effects on, and I remember why now, because there's just so many. Sounds really cool, but also you're hearing the same sound over and over again. It does get old. Let's see, music on this thing's nice. Nice. Explosions. I like explosions. All right. This person's gonna beat me, but I gave him a pretty good shake, I feel like. I gave him a pretty good fair fight. They were higher level than me, so whatever. It's all good. This is basically what I was doing between this and watching YouTube videos after I posted the video. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Batman. Batman. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Batman. Come on. Oh, yeah, I hate these goblin decks. They get extra turns. So he killed me because he got so many damn extra turns. Bastard. Hey, Tim Martins, what's up, man? Appreciate you. Dubstep, I claimed mine for yesterday, but not today yet. I need to do that. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to jump to a different map that I have everything set up on. Which one was it? 5, I think I had all my NFTs placed down. Let's see. By the way, good morning, Tim. Good morning, Dubstep. Hope you guys are doing good. The other thing is I could study on stream, but I'm not putting you through that. This stuff's incredibly boring. Oh, well, they weren't playing. They were not playing. Bro, I got all the turns. There's a 4. Got me a 4, baby. Boy. Yeah, knew that was coming. I think we might be able to get this guy. Here we go. Boom. All right. Good game. GG. All right. That was fun. Got him. No, not map 5, by the way. Map 2? I don't remember. I can't remember. I need to write down. You know what I need to do? I need to make me a little chart over here. A little whiteboard on the wall here. Where all my towns are and which server. Because apparently I'm incapable of remembering. Yes. Server number 2. Oh, server number 2 is my gas town. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Server number 2 is gas town. So I don't have all the NFTs placed? Is that what it is? I forgot about my gas town. Why wouldn't I? Why would I remember? Unimportant thing. I completely forgot about the gas town. Like I said, I need to write all this crap down. Okay, so if it's not server 2, then is it server 4? And 4 was grapes, wine was 1, so that means... Oh, I must have had them all on the development server. That's what it was. Okay. I had them all placed on the development server, and then it didn't matter anymore because I turned it into what it is now, so I didn't have... Do I have room for it here anywhere? Where the hell should I put it? Let's put it right here. Screw it. FYI, I'm looking up to the right. That's where I have Town Star up at. Alright. There's my daily collection. Alright, awesome. Done. Now let's go back to the dev server. I'll leave it on there. Alright, cool. Thank you for the reminder, Dubstep. Appreciate you. I had a comment earlier that said I was being too negative and I need a break from Townstar. And I've been thinking about it since I read it. And my thoughts are that I don't feel like I'm being unjustly negative, you know? Like I don't feel like I'm being negative for the sake of being negative. I feel like I'm being negative because that's the state. I mean, I'm being honest, A, of my feelings, but B, I do feel like that's the state that they've kind of put us in. So I expect you all to tell me to shut the hell up if I get really bad. You guys have been pretty good at keeping me in track. Crypto Alpha, good morning, my friend. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Mana Surge. Alright. So this is my big DPS guy here at the top, and when I do his ability, he gains all of his health back and gains more attack. So he's how I compete with some of the higher builds, because if I can get his, I can't really grow it. I don't grow his health. I just grow his attack. But so like right now it goes from 68 to 94. So if I can keep running, keep doing that, he keeps getting his health back, I can pretty much one-shot any other enemy as long as he stays alive. So that's my goal, to keep him alive. And I got him at the front because I want to feed him the energy, the purples first. Boom. Recently added this guy who enchants 2 random allies. There's a 7% chance for an extra turn based on every purple gem. So 56% chance. Boom. There we go. Game over. Alright. I think I'm playing decks that are below teams that are below my team. But the gap is huge if we could compare. Like, this guy would be a closer ranking. That's my guy, by the way. Can you tell this is my character? Can you tell it's me, the guy that's got the wolf head? Alright, let's go back in there. I hate this build in particular. King Gob Truffle. He's does all the things I wish I could do, and does them better. Alright, I do have enough black though. We're gonna start blasting. Blasting. Alright, here we go. Boom. See, these guys just get all the turns, plus they're goblins, so they get an extra turn anyway. This is a high level deck where he just completely takes over. I can't do anything. So I'm back now, but yeah, it's not fun to play these because you just sit here and the computer's just blasting you nonstop. I'm left with my weakest character, who doesn't have an offensive attack. He's got a passive attack. So that game was fun. So that's that I don't like those decks. I can beat decks of that level or teams of that level, but just not that one in particular. Because once they start rolling and they're just constantly going, you can't stop. Which isn't fun. Again, it's less person playing, more computer playing. But again, hey, props to them. That's the deck they built. It clearly works. Clearly works well. Can't do any damage if it's never my turn. Can't do any damage if it's never my turn. I love the decks with walls. It's not happening. This isn't Magic the Gathering. The wall's not going to save you. Hamza Safir, what class? Also, good morning, Hamza. How are you? It's my Cisco class. So my intro to networking or whatever it's called. Which it's not even the teacher giving the exam, it's Cisco. And they really love to word their questions in a way that makes it tricky. I've found they enjoy being tricky with their wording. So again, not terribly worried for it. I feel like I understand how to prac app it, so as long as I can prac app, I'm good. I'll pass. I gotta pass the class. I mean, obviously I want to do well on the test, but I'm not losing any sleep over it. You know what I mean? All right, there we go. Victory, 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 victory. I am victorious. Closing my chat window, FYI, because it wasn't updating. I need to email them about that. The Restream chat doesn't update the number of people that are on. I don't know why. It's like it's not getting the data from the website for some reason. You know what I need? I need to go to the damn chiropractor. That's what I need. Alright, so I've only got 8,100 team scores. So I should get my butt whooped here, but we're going to give it a shot. Well, I got a pretty good start with the purples there. Alright. I might be able to do something with this. Alright. There we go. Oh, yeah, they waxing my ass right now. 4 or 5, you get an extra turn. Yes. All right. Let's do this. Blow it up. Hell yeah, let's go. Daddy wants to win. More black blowing up. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, that was a nice dodge from me. Not sure why I dodged. Oh, I was submerged, that's why. Okay. Well, there went that. I think I'm going to lose, but hey, it's okay. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. Okay. See, I'm screwed here. No matter what I do, they're going to be able to get in range. I don't have any other options either. Damn. Alright, well, the game's got it out for me, clearly. Yeah. There was no way. No way out of it. Hamza, I don't know if you want to talk about Townstar, but the value of town coins going down and down. What does that say about the future of the coin? I don't mind talking about Townstar, Hamza. I'm not a tokenomics guy. I don't understand. I don't understand how all that works for the. I get general economics, but as I've stated multiple times, until they give town another function other than Gala power level, since they've announced they're removing Gala power level town from Gala power level, until they give town another function, I don't see why the value of town would increase, because there's no point in having the coin other than saying you got it. So supposedly changes are coming. Well, you know, they keep saying that and not giving us any results. So we'll see, I guess. I would like to think they're not lying to us. I would like to think that there will be some changes coming. But, you know, we have to just sit here and wait, I guess. That's another reason why I don't bother with the value of town or gal. Like, I don't check it daily. I don't get updates when it goes up or down, because it's irrelevant to me as far as if I'm playing. James S., I went and go look. It just looks like there's whales playing around. It doesn't look like it's actually the value of town. Like, because there's been nothing that's come out. Like, usually when there's an announcement that's of value that would give it a reason to go up, you'll see it almost immediately. The only announcements they made that would have caused it to go up, there was like a 2 or 3 day delay before the coin moved at all, which just tells me, if you look at the amounts, it looks like just whales playing around, which again isn't a good sign if that's all they're doing. That's the only movement the coin's value gets, is when somebody wants to pump and dump. Because there's been legit no reason for you to purchase town. So why all of a sudden would someone just buy a bunch of it, right? You know what I mean? Like, I could see if they announced something for the game and it was like, oh man, I need town coin now. Johan Thaler, I don't think it's following Bitcoin, man. Look, compare the graph of Bitcoin with town coins graph. I don't think they're similar. I'll let's see. Yeah, the town coin graph and the Bitcoin graph look nothing alike. But I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Bitcoin's been rising in value steadily over the past month, and town hasn't. Town's had 2 spikes. That's it. I mean, it literally, if you look at the graph, it's like they bought a bunch to drive the price up, then sold it. Then they bought a bunch more and they started selling off, so dropping again. I don't know. It just doesn't strike me as a legitimate reason for us to have the coin, i.e., they haven't announced anything for me to see it drive. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't, unless I'm wrong, you guys tell me if you saw something that would make you want to purchase town coin. But I don't see anything happening lately. I mean, you tell me why after that botched-ass weekly competition the price would go up, right? There's no logical explanation for it. It has to be just the whales playing around. If you got any wind or participated in the competition, there was nothing about that should have inspired confidence in you and the success and future of Towncoin. But that's just me. What do I know? Right? Okay, it's my turn now? Thank you. It's my turn now? Thank you. Whole lot of goblin decks today. Again, all I can say is you show me what in the past 5-6 days worth of announcements has inspired confidence in town after the week we just had. You know what I mean? I don't see it. I mean, the fact that what I'm getting at, Hamza and Johan, is that it went up and then people sold, and then it went up again recently, but it's going up late at night, right? It's going up between it's going up like right now. What, they don't announce anything at this time of night, so it's you know what I mean? Like it's clearly, that's not what I wanted to do. It's clearly just people manipulating the market, and the only thing, that's why I think they're doing it at this time of night, because they don't expect anybody to be paying attention, A, but B, this is when gas is cheapest. So they can afford to do it with not worrying about getting burned on gas fees. That's my thoughts on it. Again, I don't know, but the money bum. They were asking, Hamza was asking on my thoughts on town and about how it's like gone up, and I was like, but it really hasn't gone up. It spiked because they pumped a bunch of money in, and then they sold when it went up, and they spiked it again. At least that's my opinion. Because again, as I was saying, I could be wrong, but I haven't seen a legitimate reason for the value of town to have increased. What's a relief pump, money bum? Again, not a tokenomics guy, not an economics guy. Just going off of what I can say makes sense and doesn't make sense, right? Not necessarily that everything is logical in the world of crypto trading or trading in general, but again, you're more than welcome to show me what you feel like would justify buying Towncoin in the past couple days, because I sure as hell haven't seen it. Well, that's what I'm asking, Money Bum. What would you call? I mean, you have to define relief pump or dump for me, because I don't understand those terms. If you can, I'm sure you can. That's why I'm asking. I'm just thinking logistically, right? Someone knows something, right? Let's say someone behind the scenes, some of these whales are talking, and the whales know something's coming, so they're trying to artificially drive the price up, or I guess maybe whatever a relief dump is or pump. I don't know. Something that's extremely oversold, usually technical indicators being bottom out. You're not speaking English, Money Bum. I'm asking you to speak English to me. Explain it to me like I'm 5, to quote The Office. All these big boy words, I got no clue what the hell you're saying. So, again, from my perspective, people are earning town daily, right? Okay, great. There's nothing going on in the game right now, or the competition or whatever, to justify people wanting more town. That's what I'm saying. that competition should not inspire confidence in people that they want to invest in town. We still are being told that town's going to be removed from Gala power level. That's not going to help town. That shouldn't make you want to have more town, right? If that competition had come off, if that 3.5 day competition had gone off without a hitch, or like, just little issues here and there, then I could understand town going up, right? Or Gala going up. But it didn't happen right after the competition ended. It was literally the morning of April 1st and the evening of the nighttime of April 1st to the morning of April 2nd when it spiked, and then it went back down immediately. So, I mean, I'd imagine people that are sitting on town, they see a 10-cent price difference, they're going to sell what they've got to make profit, right? I guess. I don't know. Johan, I hope it gets the utility. Yeah, excuse me. It's not being removed from it. It's being removed from the power calculator. The one reason to have town is being removed from existence. Well, I thought about that. I thought about maybe it being an April Fool's joke. But it's not like I've got the kind of... I did not want to do that. Damn it. It's not like I got the cash to be able to do it. My couple thousand town ain't going to change the world. You know what I mean? Johan, I also don't think if they truly care about the coin that they're going to leave it the way it is. What I'm saying is they're not giving anyone any indication or reason to have faith other than just blind trust. And I don't think a lot of people are... I think a lot of people are tired of blind trust. Yes, Moneybum, I've seen the town power calculators. Correct. What I'm saying is they've not explained why town power will matter. And more importantly, what I'm addressing, Moneybum, is that right now, the only reason to have town coin is so that your Gala power level stays high. Because right now, town is 2 times what Gala's worth. So until they're removing its only functionality from existence by saying we're taking it out of Gala power level, and they're not propping it up with anything else. So there's literally the only reason town exists is to be your daily reward, which is not a utility. Not that being part of the calculator is a utility either, but at least there was a reason for people to hold a bunch of town in their account. Hamza, I would say 100% for the most part before the weekly ended. Gala town was 2 times what Gala's worth, which would make sense because in the Gala power level, town is double what Gala is. So it always stayed around double, and that made perfect sense. You would want double the amount of town as you would Gala so that your Gala power level stays up. Money Bum, I don't know what a town sink is. Please, Money Bum. I'm not joking. You can't use big words. Break it down, Barney style, please. Asset sinks. I don't know what that means, bro. I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me. Money Bum, you're killing me. Yo no comprendo. How about that? Yeah, the town power is gonna affect the ratio of how much we're able to earn. So let's say, for instance, you have to have 10,000 town to be considered eligible for the highest level of earning, or 100% of what you're supposed to earn. Kind of like what they introduced with the Miranda's Voxes. You're only getting 25% of what the rarity score is. So why is its rarity score not just what it normally is, right? So I feel like they're leaving room for, if your town power is high enough, then you can earn more percentage of what you're supposed to. Or for instance, you're going to have a certain amount of town to be able to earn 100% on what your NFTs are qualified for. So for instance, let's just say all you have is an Express Depot and you don't have enough town to reach whatever threshold they want, you're going to earn 50% of what that NFT would be. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Mark's saying they're not going to burn the coin. Money Bum, burning, I understand what it is, the concept of removing it from existence, right? But as far as why or when that would happen, right, that's where my understanding ceases to coalesce. So I can understand, yes, we need a reason to have town, A, and B, I've been calling for the ability to use it to upgrade buildings and all that kind of stuff for a while now. Also, it's always been in the game where they have the little town power thing next to your name. That's always been there. Since I started playing back in May, that was always there. But it was box coin at the time, which was the precursor to town coin. So, yes, I don't doubt that they're doing the functionality. What I'm saying is they're not giving us enough to hold us over until it becomes live. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. So a sink, the idea is that a sink are ways to recoup the coin, ways for us to give the coin back without removing it from circulation. Okay. That I can understand. I had the thought the other day of like, I feel like there's two ways they could go about it, right? They currently have the precedent set for rarity, right? So you've got common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, ancient, right? Okay. So like with what they're doing with Superior, where you can over time level your common NFT up to what an ancient is capable of, right? What if we're able to upgrade a particular building in that manner? So for instance, I always go with the builder analogy because I feel like everybody could understand it. What if we all have a common builder right now, right? Our builder's a common. What if I spend 100 town to level it up to an uncommon builder, right? That would be a reason to have town, so that I could money sink, or however you want to technologically explain it. But I'm going to put the money into the game and I can't take it back out, right? Or I can't take it back out without losing my position. But now I have a uncommon builder, and the builder moves slightly faster and can carry 2 of each item. So if I spend 10,000 town, I can upgrade to an epic builder, where the builder moves 5% faster and can carry 4 things at once. Or I can spend 100,000 town and upgrade it to a legendary builder. That kind of system. So there's always a reason to be having town, right? And then upgrading. The other thing that I thought of, which might be easier to implement, I don't know, is if we did a sort of skill tree, and like with, for instance, Elden Ring, you trade in the runes for the ability to level up, and as you level up you get a particular skill point, and you can place that skill point on your builders, or you can place it on your fabric plant. So that way it would be dynamic, where whatever week you're trying to do a particular build, you could reset those points and then put them somewhere else. Make your lumberjacks faster, or make your fabric plant workers faster, or make them, etc., etc., etc. So to me, that would be a point. And then if you wanted to get your town coin back, you could, because it would just be in skill points. It wouldn't be an upgraded worker building. Well, we're in season 1 right now, Hamza, and that term didn't exist, Hamza, until they came out with Play to Earn. Then they decided they were going to have a season 2. So there never was a season. We didn't know we were in season 1, even though we were in season 1. KRC Gaming, excuse me, like, what is the NFT game? This is not an NFT game. This is called Gems of War. It's free. It's on all other, it's free everywhere. I'm playing it through Steam. It is not an NFT game. Not everything I do is NFT, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not. Yeah. Money Bum, that would also be interesting. Using town to buy an in-game non-coin currency. Use that in-game non-coin currency to buy consumables that can do stuff like place an iron ore rock on a tile, move a building, remove rocks and trees. Yeah, that would be also interesting. I like the idea of being able to upgrade your buildings or workers or whatever. You know what I mean? And then, you know, if you could make it in a dynamic system where I could spend 100 town to reset where I have it, you know, something like that, or I can spend Gala to reset it. So, like, if for 2 weeks of the competition, I'm doing uniforms, and then 2 weeks later, I'm doing candy canes. There's certain different places where I'd want to put my skill points, right? I'd want to be able to adjust it. I don't know if that's what they're going to do with it, but I like the idea anyway. Money Bum, using big words again. Got to use small words, baby words. Money Bum's got his Encyclopedia Britannica out today. He's just using all the big words today. My man said, "You ever seen a thesaurus before? Check it out." He said, "Why?" He said, "Hold my beer. I got bigger words than that." All I care about at the end of the day is the game, right? I want people to play the game. I want people to have a reason to play the game. I want people to be able to become as passionate about it as I am. And there's a lot of factors that are going to be into that. People are always going to be just playing for money, and I get that, and I'm okay with that. But that's not why I'm here. I'm playing because I genuinely enjoy it. And the more challenging they can make it, the better, in my opinion. Okay, the Money Bum says making the system spit out less town coin. Okay, so you're referring to essentially what they're talking about with town power, where town power is going to determine how much town you're able to earn a day. So it sounds like you and them are talking about the same thing, because we don't have an example of it yet. But from what I'm assuming, it's going to be like if you're above. Your town power level is a certain point, it's going to give you a fraction of what you're supposed to earn daily. I'm not saying what you're talking about and town power are the same mechanism. I'm saying it's similar. The only thing I know about nuclear things, Money Bum, is the nuclear power plant that costs $10 million in the game. Okay? You go with your big words again. God. Can't take you nowhere. Can't take him anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The man refuses to speak in the common man's tongue. He's speaking the language of the gods. I just don't understand. Money Bum's just speaking the language of the gods. And I'm being genuine when I say I don't understand exactly what you mean. That's why I'm asking you to be as simplified as possible. Think about me making my script video where I broke down everything. Just Barney it, bro. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Honestly, I mean, legitimately, you're not gonna hurt my feelings if you like. This is a dollar bill and this is another dollar bill. If I take this dollar bill and put that dollar bill on top of this dollar bill. You know what I mean? You don't have to hold back. You ain't hurt my feelings. No, Money Bum hacked he hacked into one of their Discord meetings, and he heard something he probably wasn't supposed to hear. That's my guess. Either that or he hacked the Townstar mainframe. This guy's got me entangled, and I can't do a fuck all with it. literally can't. I can't touch him. All right. All right. Looks like it's just gonna be us. Entanglement's so aggravating. I don't think Money Bum's one of the devs. I think he's just a hacker. Using all of his big words that I can't understand. All right, this game was a wash. Everybody's gonna be like Googling Money Bum now. I'm like, okay, well, who is this guy really? Is he on the Townstar team? I honestly don't think people on the Townstar team come to my stream. Now, the people on the Drifter dev stream do come to my team, come to my stream. You know, I will give them props. I will say that. That was really cool, by the way. Especially when I was streaming and I got stuck in the map. And, all right, Money Bum, go ahead, man. I don't have it. I don't have the notifications on because I'm streaming, but feel free. Everyone can message me. It's all good. Not hurting my feelings. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I got stuck in the map, and one of the I went on the Discord and said that, and one of the devs came on my stream and was like, "Hey, where are you stuck at? Let me see." And they like took like a screenshot of where I was at so they could fix it. Stuff like that. I don't think Townstar's doing that. But, you know, hey, who knows? Maybe Hamza's the actual Townstar dev, and he just doesn't want to admit it. He's trying to play all innocent. It's got to be Hamza. I'm blaming Hamza, actually. It was probably Hamza's fault for the weekly anyway. Admit it, Hamza. You're the dev. Admit it. Admit it. Let me, I kind of like being on their side. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, put me over here. Put me in, coach. Yeah, I like being over here better. That way you can see my characters. My characters are important. Money Bum says you better believe at least 2 of us devs watch your shit. Money Bum, you can keep lying all you want. It's okay. I don't mind. Got to keep up the air of mystery. He's actually Bill Nye the Science Guy. That's who he is. You better believe he's Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Hamza, look at me. Look at me in my eyeball sockets. It's okay that you're the secret dev. It's okay, Hamza. It's okay. Just tell us the truth. Just tell us the truth. Truth will set you free, Hamza. Truth will set you free. Moneybum says I already talked to Loy. Who's Loy? Moneybum, you act like I know things. That's what curiouses me. I talk to Mao and every now and then Farmer Michelle, but mostly Mao. I highly doubt my entertainment factor would keep you from developing Townstar. Let's be honest. Elliot's come on before, but I know who he is. The Dungeon Master. Where was I? Does that look better with me on the right side? I feel like it does. Again, this isn't the most important stream I've ever done in my life, but Money Bum's Swedish. Well, see, that explains a lot. He doesn't even speak English to begin with. Nah, I guess I understand. Competition server was pretty weak, Money Bum. It was pretty weak. To the point where I had to curse on my video. And I don't like doing that. Why? Because I could curse 24/7. Try to keep it clean. Because I want to be a place where people can come to get resources and information. Not to be just bombarded by curse words, that's what you get in real life. I curse a lot in real life. And this is sort of real life too, right? I mean, I curse on here, but, I try not to be just F-bomb after F-bomb like in real life. It's a huge update that changes the entire back end of the game. Are you referring to the Ledger of Truth, Money Bum? I'm all for the idea of the Ledger of Truth. My biggest upsetting gripe was that the dev server still had issues and the competition was pushed out. And it just made no sense. And it wasn't even a full competition. It was a 3.5-day competition, which again, makes no sense. And I had multiple people say that was my first competition. And that's not what I would want to have people experience on their first competition for the game that I care so much about. And that's where the majority of the frustration came from. Because I sit on here on YouTube and I praise the game and I praise Gala and I try to bring as many ears and eyes and noses into the game, and the competition comes back and it's that bad. So, James F., take care. I'm off the 9 to 5. All right, my friend, take care. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good day. Happy Monday. Appreciate you hanging out, James. Well, Money Bum, I was streaming yesterday and I refreshed my build and it went back an hour and a half and I lost all that money and I lost all that resources and again, it just felt like there was no reason to have the competition on code that clearly wasn't ready. And I got Michelle's argument, like we were trying to stress test it. I get that, but there's enough people that care about this game where we could have just said, hey, we want to stress test this. I mean that's why people are on the dev server, right? Because they care and they want to help test the code. So, hey, we need to do a stress test like this is a competition. Treat this like a competition for the next 12 hours. Everybody that does it for the next 12 hours, we're going to give you 20 Gala or something like that. And obviously you guys gave money for the report, which I didn't do. But, there's ways without pushing out a competition that was that horrendously bad. So, that's my 2 cents. So, Money Bum, here's what I'll say is this. I don't doubt that there are people that have been busting their ass since Galaverse. But the general consensus has been Townstar has been put on a back burner from the public's eye. Okay, mind you, not saying this is what happened, but from the public's eye, everyone that's in my Discord, comments on my YouTube videos, it's been that no one's cared about Townstar since Galaverse. And the longer it goes on, the more it feels like that for me, because we don't have the weekly. Without the weekly, I'll still play Townstar, but it doesn't have the pizzazz, it doesn't have the pop, it doesn't have the interest, the buzz, it doesn't have the competitive thing that really was the back end driver for a lot of people that were coming on there. Some people are just playing so they can earn free crypto, and that's fine. I understand that. This is the real world. I don't live in fantasy land. But for me, I genuinely enjoyed the competition aspect of it. And we already waited so long I was willing to wait even longer because the dev server, by the way, fantastic idea. That should have been in effect a long time ago, and it wasn't. Okay, fine. Here we are. It's live now. Let's make the best of it. And it just felt like there were literally still, I mean, you couldn't see mines in the map, right? There's clearly issues still there. We did need to push out the competition. So that's all. And I'll say it till I'm blue in the face, Money Bum. I genuinely care about Townstar. I care about it. Townstar was there for me when I needed, when I was at my lowest, right? So I want to see it thrive. And I realize it may never be the Fortnite of the world or anything like that, but I do want to see it thrive and be successful. So all my criticisms come from a place of that. While I enjoyed being right about the competition sucking, I didn't actually want to be right about the competition sucking. Johan only played Townstar to earn crypto. That's fine, Johan. You're not hurting my feelings, right? I'm a realist. I get it. There aren't many people that are like me that just genuinely enjoy the game for the game itself. A lot of them are people that played Farmville back in the day. But because of that, I have I think I have a passion for it that a lot don't. And that's fine. You don't have to be passionate about it to play it. But that doesn't mean, even if you aren't as passionate about it as I am, that you should still have a bad experience. Or that it should be unfair, which I'm all about. I'm all about making it fair as we can. I want to bring as many people, as many eyes as we can. I want to see Townstar billboards in Times Square, right? Like, weekly competition coming up. This theme. Get ready to do battle. It's not going to happen, but it'd still be cool, right? I want people to be passionate about it. Vihar Samanam. Money Bum, are we speaking foreign languages now? Money Bum speaking foreign languages, and I don't know what they are. And then he comes on here and throws a bunch of names at me and words that he found in the dictionary. And then I have to say, sir, please stop. I don't know what you're saying, because I don't know all them big ass words. Cat, did I invite you in here? No? Yeah, that's what I thought. Got it. Like Canarino. Fuck out of here. What are you doing? Hey. You know, I always find it funny. When I get asked if these are NFT games. And I'm like, damn, I've really painted myself in a box, haven't I? just a crypto guy, you know? So, hey. All right, are you guys going to make me Google Translate this? Because I will gladly do it. And I will call you out if it's something obscene. I will gladly do it. I will enjoy every moment of it. All right, we're Googling right now.
I am you and you are me.
Is that really what y'all said to each other? Huh?
I am you and you are me. I am you and you are me.
Jag är du, du är jag. Jag är du, du är jag.
Dude, the Google Translate lady is not doing y'all any favors. Woo! That was rough. Said you have the same name. Yeah, that's not what Google said. That is not what Google said, my friends. Moneybum, I appreciate that. I feel like that's a true statement, and I hope I can express that in ways like my last two videos, Current State of Gala and Dark Day for like Townstar, like those are coming from a place of genuine care and concern, and I'm hoping we can come to some resolution, right? I don't like the idea of coming out first and foremost and saying you're removing the functionality of Town Coin from Gala Power Level, because you're not giving anything else to supplement that. So when it was first announced and I was making an uproar about it, what's the reason for having Town Coin if its only current reason for existence, other than the stray person like me that'll use it to buy an NFT, but that's few and far between. The main reason to have Town Coin right now, what day is it? April 4th, 2022, is because Town is worth double points in your Gala Power Level. And Gala Power Level means more NFTs you can earn on, right? You come out and say it's going away. We're not using that anymore. We're using Town Power. We don't really know. We have a generalized statement on what Town Power is supposed to be for, but we still don't have a reason to have Town. Now, I'm all for removing it from Gala Power Level for the sake of XYZ. We're going to bring in this. We're going to be doing that. You're going to need it for this. Fine. You're giving it a utility. You're giving everyone a reason to have it. And we have no reason to have it currently, as we sit, April 4th, 2022, if you take it out of Gala Power Level. And that's my biggest issue. Because without a reason to have Town Coin, simple supply and demand, no one's going to want it. Everyone's going to choose to, not have to, everyone's going to choose to take their town and swap it to Gala so that they can keep their Gala Power Level up. And I don't think that's good for Town Coin. Again, I don't know anything, but what little I do understand of supply and demand, if there's no demand, there's a whole bunch of supply, right? So a whole bunch of Town just sitting there in the swap pool isn't going to make it worth any more money. I believe you. I believe you. I'm just saying, I'm having deja vu right now. I am doing the same hand. I feel like I'm wearing the same shirt, making the same comments about deja vu. But I even remember Johan Fowler saying the same thing. I'm having deja vu right now. But I remember Johan asking that exact question actually previously. Are we waiting for Gala Chain before any utility? I think the utility items that we need for the Town Star to continue thriving, and it doesn't need Gala Chain. We need Gala Chain for rental, yes. And I think once rental comes out, there will be a whole lot of other people feeling a certain type of way about things. But we're not there. I mean, we're 3 months removed from the competition stopping, and there haven't been enough announcements or positive changes in the game to justify the Town price going back up, to justify people deciding they need it. And then the announcement comes out about Gala Power Level, and people are like, well, now I really don't need Town Coin. So that's where we are, in my opinion. So for whatever that's worth, as just some random dude with a mustache, you know. Honestly, Johan Fowler, I legitimately just had a deja vu going on that little rant I did with Money Bum, and then looking down at my chat and seeing your comment, that particular comment. I swear I had deja vu. Like legit. Like I legit just had deja vu. I am. You're a mustache in a guy. A mustache on a guy. I'm a guy living inside. I'm a guy living inside of a mustache. That's what it is. I think that's fair. Yes. I mean, the thing is, people are always going to, right, take their town and I mean, I did it. I took some town. No, I took Gala. I didn't take town. I took town, turned it into Gala so I could buy a node, the player node for Gala Music. But I did use some Gala to get the Galaverse. But I'm sure there are a lot of people, particularly those making hundreds and thousands of town a day, that have no issue swapping town over to something and cashing out, right? Or now, isn't it on BitTrue? Isn't town on BitTrue now? I mean, I have no doubt at all. But we're not talking about the average Joe. But again, that all boils down to they need town to keep their Gala power level up. Right? So that's the only utility it's had in game, and that's not even real utility if we want to, be honest with ourselves. That's just a reason for having it. That's not a function. Right? So people have brought up the idea of staking and Money Bum. My plan is I had the State of Gala video where I asked people to comment, and I had people DM me privately, giving me their replies. But I'm going to do a video going over the general feeling, right? I'm going to go with emotions first. I'll do a video with emotions, and then, because just emotion doesn't help anything, I'm going to go over the comments that had constructive criticism, that had suggestions, solutions, and then I would like to be able to pass that up to Gala somehow. I don't know who looks at any of my stuff, because frankly I don't make my videos for Gala to hear, right? I don't expect Gala to pay attention to my videos. Not saying they don't, I'm just saying I don't make them with them as an audience in mind. I make my videos for the people in my community that want some help with town stuff, right? So those two were the first real videos I think I've made where I was directly addressing the elephant in the room, elephant being Gala, right? So I don't know how to get it to them other than just saying I posted a video, right? So that would be something, because I do want to convey the passion I have for it, and that's what the videos are. Their passion, maybe not necessarily the most logically thought through things, but their passion, their care, and their concern, right? But I don't want to just offer emotion, because that's not helpful in the long run. We need to offer more than just, hey, we're pissed off. Hey, we're pissed off, but I think this would be a good idea, or this would be a cool idea, or maybe we could try this, like offering some positive solutions or some suggestions along with the emotion, I feel like will help out in the long run, or at least will be more palatable to whomever may actually get a hold of the material. So to reference one of the ones off the top of my head, Crypto.com, which is now the official sponsor of the UFC. So I'm sure they've gone through the roof as far as who's been paying attention to them. You have to stake so much of your whatever, right? So the idea that you can stake and unstake your town. So if I stake 4,000 town, I get 2 skill points. I can take those 2 skill points and put them on any of my builders or my workers. And then if I unstake them, I lose those 2 skill points. I can take my town and do with it what I will. I don't know how hard that is to program, but that to me seems like a very simple way to add in-game functionality, but also a staking element. So once again, people have a reason to keep town in their possession and not just sell it off. But if they choose to take it and sell it off, they can, right? Because at the end of the day, whether Gala can legally admit it or not, this is an investment. People are trying to use this as a financial means. I know they can't say that in public. I know Jesse Hines is really good at his job, but like I also said in my video, at the very least, people are investing their time, and by not giving people something for their time, you're essentially telling them their time means nothing to you. If you feel like someone doesn't appreciate the time you're investing in them, you're most likely going to stop investing time in them, right? So not everybody's a glutton for punishment, but some people are. Well, thank you, Money Bum. I appreciate that. I do. So speaking of layaway, that would be kind of cool. But I think the idea that I have a reason to keep Gala in town in my inventory, of course, right? But we need to make it to where if someone needs to for instance, let's keep it personal for me. I got $100 in my bank account right now. Let's say something comes up and I need money. I should be able to easily unstake my town, transfer it, get it out. It's in my bank account, right? Providing functionality without locking it down to a certain extent. That being said, I can give you the example of Nexo. Nexo is where I have some crypto. If I had crypto IRS, I don't have any crypto. But if I had crypto, you could make an account, put your crypto in there, and you earn a APY on it. Okay. If you agree to a 1 month lockdown deal, you get like an extra percentage on your APY. So the idea that having town is valuable in my account, but more importantly, if I stake it or I lock it down, then I get more benefits. Right? Something like that. I feel like I do, Money Bum, but I don't know. I don't get any feedback from Gala themselves, you know? So the only feedback I have is my community, and I don't want that to be an echo chamber, which is sometimes how Gala's Discord feels, is that it's an echo chamber because you're not allowed to have a dissenting idea or thought. So, that being said, that out the way. That obvious thing out of the way. Here we are. I don't know. I want everything to work out. I want every game that they have coming out to just be a fucking banger. I want it to just knock it out the park, grand slam. That doesn't mean it will. It may not. But I'm going to do everything I can to help in any way, shape, or form I can. It just so happens that Townstar was the first functional game they had, and it's the game that I got on board with. But I love the shit out of Superior, and I hope that those guys can use me as a promotional piece or whatever. I genuinely enjoyed Superior. But that's because their pre-alpha playtest was better than most games, betas, and official damn first launches. That thing was fantastic. And so I compare how well off and polished that pre-test alpha playtest teaser was with the decline in Townstar, and it's a stark contrast, and it sucks because I know there are people that are working their fucking asses off, and I know they care. That's me, the guy who knows and met a lot of people at Galaverse and met some people that work at Gala Games, and I embraced that environment. I felt cradled by it, right? But your average Joe Schmo that's coming in off the street that just wants to play it to earn doesn't care that 65 people have spent the past 3 months trying to make the Ledger of Truth. Why? Because they've got town and it's going down, right? There's going to be a happy medium somewhere. And I want to, I'm willing to be the bad guy. I can be a great bad guy. I've been a bad guy a lot in my life. I got no problem taking the brunt of the storm. And that's why I explicitly said not to go after Farmer Michelle or Mal or anybody in the Discord, because if they do that, they lose my support. Voice your opinion here where I can safely transform it and present it. So even if there's backlash, I can take the backlash. Let me do it. I'll do it. It's okay. I don't want anybody else getting wrapped up in it. More to the point, it should be, and I'm going to address this in the video, it should, I'm trying to think how to phrase this. It should be a wake-up call to some of those in Gala, in the reds and the greens, that some of their more valued members or their members in general are afraid to come out and speak against them publicly. To the point where I've had DMs from people who would like to comment on my videos that I've made recently, but have asked to have their names redacted. That is not a healthy environment. That is an issue that needs to be addressed. So that's coming out also. I'm going to worry about that. So, Money Bum, I have been #WinJob since Galaverse. I don't know. I don't know if there's a job for me at Galaverse or Galaverse. I don't know if there's a job for me at Gala. I don't know if there is. I want there to be a job at Gala for me. I don't know if there is. I don't fit the mold, man. I'm not a yes man. I'm gonna tell people things they don't want to hear. You know, that's who I am. I may not be polite about it. I'm gonna try to be polite about it. I'm gonna do my best to be polite about it. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna be nice about it. But it does mean I'm gonna say some things that are gonna hurt some feelings. And you know why? Because I give a shit. If I didn't give a shit, I would just go around saying, "Oh, everybody invest in Town Store," blah 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 blah. That's not who I am. I would just go be a door-to-door salesman selling people vacuums. If I was just trying to hustle and make a dollar, I can manipulate people. I've done it for better or for worse majority of my life. I can manipulate. That's not the kind of person I want to be. So I'm here because I care and I want to see it succeed. I want to see everybody succeed. I still stand by my goal of I want to help change the world with video games. I want to take what Gala has set out to do and use it to particularly target those in lower income third world countries. I would love the idea of being able to take someone who makes $100 a year US dollar and give them an NFT where they can spend 2 to 3 hours a day playing a fucking video game and they can make $100 in a month. That would change their absolute fucking life. And why would we not all want to be a part of that? That's my goal. That's my goal. That's what I'm focused on. If it's Town Star, if it's Spider Tanks, if it's Superior, if it doesn't matter. I don't care how I'm going to get to that goal, but I'm going to get to that fucking goal. That's my plan. Irish Rover, they should hire me for a Q&A person. A QA person. A QA person. Oh, I can break things. I'm good at breaking things. Ask my ex. I'm good at breaking up our relationship. I did a good job at that. So, Johan, I think the problem with so let's be completely honest with ourselves. The only reason we can't go to app.gala.games and buy Towncoin or buy Gala is because Gala Games does not want to be considered an exchange. Legally, I get that. Does that make it easy for people to jump into the ecosystem? Absolutely fucking not. It's a goddamn nightmare. Especially when they want to choose the cheapest route of transferring, which ends up being the BNB or Binance network, and then they can't get their Gala over because they got to go do P tokens and then switch over to ETH network. It's a fucking nightmare. I wish there was an easier way to do it. So since that's probably not going to change, what we can say is that is where the Townstar weekly competition comes in. Townstar weekly competition has the perfect place to allow people to come in off the street, no investment, no NFTs, no Gala, play a game, and then win Gala. So it's automatically in their account. Now they've got Gala power level. Now if they do it again another week, they might have enough for an NFT, right? You're giving people a chance, right? Or now they're going to, well, man, I need an NFT now. Let me see. How do I get NFTs? Oh, OpenSea. Okay, they go to OpenSea. And like, you're giving people a chance. And I preached about it at Galaverse, and I'll keep preaching about it. That was the idea behind having a beginner, intermediate, and an expert server, so that people can come in off the street, learn the mechanics of the game, play in a tournament, so they're still being competitive, but make it easier for them. So, like, we gave them more gas at the beginning, and then when they're done, they get 5 or 10 Gala. Now they're in the ecosystem, baby. Now they got 10 Gala. Now they're Gala power level 1. Now you got a hook. You got to get the hook in the fish's mouth before you start pulling the damn line. We're not getting it hooked. We're dangling it, and they're kind of like, "Oh, is that what is that?" And they're not swallowing that thing whole, man. We got to get them hooked. Got to get them in it. Got to get them, and that's part of where the Discord being a family-friendly environment comes in, being fun and engaging, people having fun. That's why I try to keep my server the antithesis of what Gala's server is. You're allowed to say a lot of things in my server. Obviously not some things, some subject matters, but be polite, have fun, help each other. You can find help in the Gala servers, but it's not that easy to find. All right, rant over. Actually, you know what the best part is, Money Bum? This is being recorded right now. So everything I'm saying is from my lips to God's ears, as they say. Yes, Johan, I can 100% agree that earning one town a day when town is worth, what, 10 cents? It's not enough. Not enough. Yeah. Money Bum, I don't think there's the barrier to, I keep calling it the barrier to entry. The barrier to entry is too goddamn high. Just like the rent's too damn high, the barrier to entry is too damn high. Plain and simple. And I think they tried to solve that with the water tank NFT, but it sucks in-game functionality-wise. And in all fairness, Gala Gold is not a bad way to get people in. But it's still the whole process of getting the Gala, getting the ETH, transferred into your account. It's not something that everybody can maybe understand right away or figure out. You know what I mean? It's not terribly easy for the average person. Not everybody. Obviously, some people understand crypto and wallets and all that kind of shit. But like, great example. I'll give you a good analogy. So I watch a former UFC fighter by the name of Chael Sonnen. His YouTube channel is the most popular MMA, so mixed martial arts, base YouTube channel on the platform. His channel gets the most views by far, 100%. So when he speaks on a matter in particular about mixed martial arts, you can pretty much take it to the bank because he knows what the hell he's talking about. Now, there are about 15% of us that watch MMA in the world that are like me, where I either know a fighter or I've been watching it for decades, or I care. I actually do jiu-jitsu, or I do kickboxing, or I do boxing, right? Your average person that's renting a UFC fight, a pay-per-view, the one that's paying $75, $80 to watch the fight, is a casual. We'll call them a casual fan, right? And they now know, okay, I got to have ESPN app. I got to do this. They made it harder for even the casual fan to access the pay-per-views. And the pay-per-views have taken a dip since then. We need to make getting into the Gala ecosystem as easy as possible for the casual crypto, or the person that doesn't know anything about crypto, or the person that wants to spend some cash investing in a game. We need to make it easier. We need to make it easier to get them in the environment, because then you're going to get more people in the environment. End of the day, we need more people in the ecosystem. We do. Because the longer it stays like this, the longer the whales are just going to have the complete control over the ecosystem. Not that whales won't always be able to control the ecosystem, in my opinion, but the more lower tier masses that we can help, the more lower tier masses we can bring in, the better off things will be. Can't come in with nothing and get enough to buy your first NFT. Money Bum, and that was the thing though, when the competition was roaring and ripping and roaring, and Gala was obviously worth more, so was Town, it wasn't as big of a deal. Since Town's value is tanked as well as Gala's to a certain extent, but that's more market driven, I think, than anything else. You know, it is a lot harder for people to come in. And obviously that's also where NFT rental comes in. If someone comes in, they kind of get a grasp of the game, and then now I can rent them an NFT that they borrow for a month, and then they're going to be able to play on the competition, do play to earn, and in that month earn enough Town or Gala or both to be able to get their own NFT, right? And that rental, obviously, we need Gala Chain for. But I think that will change a lot, obviously. For the better. I genuinely feel like for the better. But my goal is to have thousands of NFTs that I can rent out. And I'm going to help people that are of the lower economic status, that are third world countries, whatever it may be. I want to start there, and hopefully get enough group of people where we have an umbrella where we can help thousands of people once rental comes out. That's the goal. And then from there, we'll make it tens of thousands. And then after that, hundreds of thousands, right? But for now, I want to be able to help as many people as I can that need the lower help. They don't need to rent the ancient Tesla coil, right? They need to rent the Snoop billboard or the water tank or the fountain, right? Something that just gets them in the door. Money Bum says, I'd like to see more free NFTs given out for just playing. Yeah. I mean, obviously, that's one way to satiate people's bloodthirsty thirst for NFTs. Johan said, I mean, you earn 1 town per day, and after 10 days, you can craft some NFT part for 10 town and sell it for 15 town, burning 10 town. Say, for example, you reach 100,000 K wheat harvested, you get an NFT that makes wheat fields cheaper to buy or faster to grow. Yeah. I mean, both of those, Money Bum and Johan, I think those are pretty damn good ideas. Mark, I've been talking to my friends about 90% don't even know what MetaMask is or how to transfer from exchange to exchange. Big Time is just better in that sense. Just log in, use Google Wallet, create back-end credit card to buy. It's too simple compared to Gala Games. Yes. Yes. And I think the biggest thing, Money Bum, for player retention is Townstar 100% can be boring as a motherfucker. Plain and simple. It can be so fucking boring. But that's where the competitions come in. That's where changing the meta comes in. That's where giving people a reason to have it playing comes in. I also like the idea of taking the competitions and removing it from being 24-hour eligible. I like the idea of let's make it real world. Let's simulate an actual town running, right? Let's say that your workers can only work for 8 hours per day for the entirety of the competition. So, for instance, 5.5 day competition, we'll make it 6 days. We'll make it 6 days. 6 day competition, 8 hours a day maximum. So your town will only work for 8 hours. There's going to be a timer on the screen, just like there's a timer now for my daily quest, right? Same idea. Put a timer on the screen. Employees are allowed to work in those 8 hours. As soon as that 8 hours hit, you got 2 options. 1, turn Townstar off. You're done for the day. Option 2, pay for overtime. You're allowed 4 hours of overtime a day. So no more than 12 hours a day in the weekly competition per day. Your workers will be paid double overtime. So right now my town costs $8,270 a minute. It's going to go up to $16,540 a minute for those remaining 4 hours. After that, I don't have a choice anymore. Everybody goes to bed. Boom. Now, people that leave their computer on 24/7 versus people that can't leave their computer on 24/7 because that's not practical or good for the environment. Now they have a chance to be competitive in the weekly. Now it's even more about skill and about your talent playing the game and less about how many cool NFTs you have. I think that would be a great functionality to add in. Because let's be honest, if people can't turn off the fucking game and it still be playing, they're not going to play it. Farmville, you could set it up and then leave it. You had energy, right? You had the energy mechanism, which they wanted you to buy more of, whatever. We're not going to do that. But the idea that the town, you can't just run it 24/7. And I remember Elliot came on stream and said, it's not meant to run 24/7. And I get that. I don't like having to have it on 24/7. Not that my computer necessarily isn't on 24/7, but having to make sure that the town's on for 24/7 does suck. As far as crafting parts are concerned, what about the ability to craft parts for every upgraded building? So, for instance, you could speed up the ATV, speed up the forklift, speed up the tractor, and speed up the logger. So, like, you'd have, the chainsaw cuts faster, right? Like, upgrade the chain belt on the chainsaw, or get a bigger motor on the chainsaw, or, I mean, there's no, you can do all sorts of things with that, I would think. Tom Star inflation. Chris Chuckum, what's up, buddy? Spent a whole lot more time talking on this stream than I planned. Which I'm fine with, by the way. I don't mind. But I think that, because I had someone comment on my on a video earlier that autosell's not fair because they don't have access to a computer. They play Townstar on their phone. So that just reminds me of the idea that, yes, I have this fancy computer I'm playing on. Not everybody plays Townstar on their phone, so they can't necessarily do, or on the computer, so they can't do the scripts. So reducing the number of hours that you are allowed to play. Now, that's for the weekly. If you wanted to leave it open for the monthly, the monthly rankings don't matter. So we don't need it for the monthly. You can have your monthly on 24/7 if you want, it doesn't matter. But for the weekly, to make it fairer, obviously people want to push for a non-NFT and an NFT tournament, which I'm okay with the idea, but also once we have rental out, there really won't be an excuse for you to have a non-NFT. But at the same time, I'm still okay with the idea. But either way, that would make it more fair because that would be skill-based versus NFT-based. All right, whatever. You earn more. You can win more in the NFT one than you can in the non-NFT one, but you can still win something in the non-NFT. Great. Now, limit the amount of hours the town can be on. So, yes, the NFTs will still have an advantage, but you'll certainly have people that can't leave their computer on 24/7 that will still be able to play. So, as a whole, it'll be more competitive. And again, this isn't going to be a game for everybody. I get that. I get that. It's not going to happen. But we can certainly make it much more palatable for the average person. Not to mention easier to get in. It's 2022, man. If things aren't easy to do, people aren't going to do it. Simple as that. Being able to link Gala to some kind of wallet or some kind of exchange where you can get it easier. Again, I know they don't want to be one, but they need to try and see if we can make it easier to get in. I don't know. But that's just me. What do I know? What do I know? I'm just a dumbass. Ho hum. Ho hum. Param-pam-pam. Param-pam-pam-pam-pam. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a spinal cord and brain attached to a mustache. What do I know? Piloting bone armor. Oh, baby. So how's everybody's day doing? Johan, are you interested in alluvium? What is alluvium? Remind me. I've heard the name, but I can't picture it. What's alluvium again? Don't stop believing. By the way, that is a hard ass song to karaoke. To actually try and do it properly, not just drunk, like to actually try and do it. Woo, that is a hard song. Johan says, a blockchain game, auto battler, you place your Pokemon and they battle. Okay. No, I mean, listen, I'm not against looking into any game. I just, people got to tell me about it because otherwise I'm going to forget. I'm a forgetful Polly. There's enough Gala Games I have to concern myself with, not to mention all the other stuff out there. Then you go out in the world and collect the Pokemons. Irish Rover, my friend, take care. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you, brother. Hope you have a great day. Happy Monday. What's most likely going to happen for me is, depending on if there's an announcement by the time I get out of class, because my class, I would imagine, it's just the test. So after the test is done, I can leave. If there's not a new Townstar announcement worth making a video for, I will most likely take a nap when I get back as well. And then we stream Elden Ring. I swear to God, I'm streaming Elden Ring tonight, unless there's something ridiculous that happens. It'll be free to play. Mark says the auto battle, thought it's going to be skill based. It's kind of big, a lot of hype around it, will be free to play. Moneybomb, what do I study? I'm currently at a local community college for an associate's in IT. They offer a software or application development associates as well. And depending on if I can keep my Pell Grant funding, I will most likely probably get the IT degree and then get the software degree as well. Because I find the IT degree so far is more server-based stuff that I wasn't not particularly interested in, versus the software development. The programming is much more up my alley. We have a programming class right now this semester, and that's by far my easiest class. I get all of that. Plus, I'd like to be able to understand what the hell's going on more, you know? That all being said, it all boils down to cash money. So, if I lose or the Pell Grant runs out of money, I will not be going back for the second degree, but I would sure like to. And I kind of don't want to quit the IT degree since I'm already here. But I've already put so much of pain and misery inside of me for this. Alright. So much pain in this body. Lord have mercy. Lord. Lord of mercy. Lord, 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 have mercy. Alright. Where is all my energy at? I don't have enough energy. Come on. Boom. Come on. Give me all that energy, baby. There we go. Boom. Boom. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game is so difficult. Money Bum. I have a class next semester that's going to be on Linux. The server stuff we're doing, it's all Cisco certification based. So we're doing like packet tracer stuff right now. Yeah, we're going to have a whole class on Linux. It should be next. Actually, I think I'm supposed to take it in the summer or the fall. I can't tell. But either the summer or the fall semester, I have a Linux class coming up. I don't know if it's going to be server-based Linux or it's just going to be Linux in general. And I have no clue if the upper levels of the IT courses, because right now I'm on Cisco 1, basically. So I don't know if Cisco 2 or 3 are going to have Linux stuff. Yeah, so CCNA, that's what we're supposed to, at the end of this degree, I should be able to pass the CCNA. So that's the end goal. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to take the CCNA, but that's where I'm supposed to end up at. And yeah, I remember when I was originally in college, when I was a computer science major, we did a lot of Linux stuff. I honestly haven't touched Linux since then, but again, for me, IT is more of what I've already been doing for the past 2 decades, which is fixing computers, building computers. Hey, my phone's not working. Hey, my tablet's not working. That's kind of the IT. When I think of IT, that's what I think of, not Cisco server. But I get it. But that's more of my specialty, is the debug, the fixing. You know, I've done it for so long. Not that I can't appreciate what's going on in Cisco, but it doesn't necessarily get my rocks off. You know what I mean? If that's a fair thing to say. I mean, it's Cisco. It's cool, to a certain extent, like understanding how networking really works and the back end of it, absolutely. But again, doesn't get me out of bed in the morning. Not just raring to go. Am I comfortable with the Chrome dev tools and debugging with that? No. I don't. I'll put it to you this way, Money Bum. I have the proclivity to be shown something and I can learn it. If I have to experience it first and then I can pick it up. Usually I'm pretty good at picking up things quickly. Now there's some things like, let's say physically I can't do, like I can watch someone slam dunk, doesn't mean I can go slam dunk, right? But if you give me a foothold, if you like the way that I explain things, if someone can, give me that foothold, I can usually take it and run with it. But I haven't had any need to. Like originally my computer science major was for video game design development. And then I ended up switching to exercise science so I could get my degree because I was failing some of the failing some of the computer science classes because I was busy. I was busy being a 20-year-old who got a girl pregnant and then being in the Marines and all that. So, which, by the way, that girl that I got pregnant was my daughter's mother. My daughter's now about to turn 14. So, just to give you guys timestamp, my life has changed drastically in that time frame. So, while I did enjoy programming, it wasn't that I wasn't understanding the material or was incapable. It was that I was waiting to the last minute to do programs, and then in the process of trying to debug, didn't have enough time to debug, and was failing classes. So, that all being said, yes, I do have I've got to apply myself. I've got to pay attention, right? Like I'm not really paying attention in some of in the Cisco class because it's so god awful boring. But when I do actually pay attention, I understand what's going on. I grasp it, and I do have some back studying I need to do to really, like if I was gonna try and do the CCNA, I would have to. There'd be a whole lot of work I'd have to do. But again, I'm only on. We're in Cisco 1 right now. We're not even thinking about the CCNA. Not right now, anyway. But that's what a lot of people's end goal is. For me, I don't see myself being a server networking guy. I don't know. I don't know where I see myself with this degree, to be honest with you. I have no clue. Dude, calculating subnets, that's the only thing I aced in the class, bro. That's the only thing I aced. We did VLSM last week, and I aced it. And the teacher was like, I'm actually proud of you. You had a lot of potential. And I was like, well, thank you. That's the only thing I did great on was VLSM. Everybody else is struggling. I'm like, no, this makes perfect sense, man. It's like I'm going down in a rabbit hole, and then I'm coming back out the rabbit hole. I got VLSM all day. Let's go. Oh, man. So, you shitting on the one thing I'm good at, all right? Dude, I fucking killed subnets. I aced it. I was one of the only ones that aced it. I'm like, yeah, bro, give me that math. Give me that easy math. Same repetitive numbers over and over again. And I was pretty confident when I turned it in, too. I was like, I think the only thing I would have messed up on was the WAN 1 and WAN 2. But, hell yeah, man. I VSLM the shit out of that VSLM. I took a picture of my work, too, because I was like, oh, I think I did it right. And then I'm going to go in there and, like, bomb the test. But, damn it, I can VSLM. And again, it's because I'm not paying attention to the material. And I think if I actually paid attention to the material, it's just we get death by PowerPointed all morning, and then we go in there and it's like blah, 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 blah. And Packet Tracer's cool, but it's one of those also that Cisco can be interesting at times, but I would say it's a difficult subject to try and make super exciting. So the only time I've really played around with F12 debugging is when I went in for Haven's guild script. You had to get your game ID out of it. That's really the only time I've messed with F12. Other than I messed with F12 when I'm trying to pull the object data to see what's in there. That's really the only time I mess with it. But I mean, I'm down to learn whatever. Yeah, I mean, if me delving into the code can help Townstar better, by all means, sign me up. I expect to be paid the 1st and 3rd of every month. I would like half of my check in fiat, the other half of my check in gold doubloons. Thank you for understanding. Well, yeah, Hamza, we're still here. The hell you thought do we think we're doing? Money bum, yeah. Game.object data, yeah. So I gotta pee real soon. I'm okay. So this is how you know I already have it. I'm pressing Windows. Press the Windows key. I'm typing in object, and the first thing that comes up is this. Also, I told you guys this music is awesome, right? Here we go. I don't remember when I pulled this data out, but I know I was using it for trying to see which of the haunted things had certain things. So see how it says too crude here? I was looking at that. Produces crude oil, too crude. And that is the, what? Haunted East Wing. Yeah. So. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's the JSON object, and then I go to a website and convert JSON to CSV. I think that's what I usually do. Eric Ndoka, what's up, my friend? How you doing, buddy? Hamza, my class starts at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It is almost 6 a.m. So I'm probably going to get off in the next hour for sure. My class starts at 8. My test is at 10, so I'm going to be studying for the test during the other class. But yeah, I haven't really sat here and studied this information, Money Bum, but I have used it before as a resource. A great example. Big Rig has been in the code for a long time, but we don't have it, which we should. I don't know why we don't have 100 item land-based storage. That's kind of silly. We got Flow, whatever that's the shoes. Yeah. Golden Egg, that's the gift y'all guys give each other, which is really gay. Gay isn't happy. Grass, you got grass in here. You've got water tank, water tower, well, wheat storage, winery, worker house. I mean, all this kind of stuff. Unanimous, trophy of epicness. You know, all these little things are in here. Chocolate's not, though. I think y'all pulled the chocolate back out of the code. Or at least I don't see it. Anyway. Big Rig is for internal testing. Yeah. Should be for in-game testing. Why is there not 100 land-based, bro? 0 cents whatsoever. Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started. Again, I see QA, I think Q and A, and I get confused. Why do you need me to ask questions? Quality assurance, is that what QA, is that the QA you mentioned? Also, I'd love to do it to help. I also wouldn't mind not having to worry about paying my truck note and my insurance every month. Well, I say that. I don't have my truck's paid for now. So insurance and cell phone bill. That would be nice. Kendoka, I hope you've been well, my friend. I hadn't seen you in a minute. I think I saw you a couple days last week, maybe. You remember Field of Dreams, right? Build it and they will come. Teach me and I will learn. Simple as that. Teach me and I will learn. Mana Surge. Mana Surge. Mana Surge. Mana Surge. Mana. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my dream, Alright. What are we gonna do here? Bump, 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 bump. So, you want to know something funny? Mana Surge. You want to know something really funny? This is at 4 times game speed. Now, I want you to think about what I just said for a second. This, what you're seeing on screen, is going down at 4 times game speed. They originally designed this game with this game speed as the actual standard game speed. And I want you to watch. This is the animation speed, okay? Just watch how bad this is, okay? Okay, this is animation speed 1x. So this is the speed the game starts out at, okay? You ready? Here you go.
Mana Surge. Mana Surge.
I didn't slow anything down. That is how slow this game is by default. Why you would play it this slow, I have no idea. This hurts my teeth. It's so damn slow. I want to speed it up even more. They haven't given us an X5 or X6, but I would use it. I could see, like, if they expect someone's hardware to not be able to handle that, but if I'm playing on a computer like I am, my computer can, do those things pretty damn easy. Mana Surge. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's do it right. Okay, hold on. Let's bring up the bass. We're gonna drop down the highs. Mana Surge. That's pretty good. Let's go. Let's keep medium. Mana Surge. Let's see. Let's scoop the highs all over. Mana Surge. That's not bad, but it's too much. Mana Surge. Let's go. Mana Surge. I don't have any FX on here either, so it's not really. Mana Surge. Mana Surge. Alright, I'm done. Sorry. I have a soundboard. I might as well use it, right? Alright. Yeah, I don't have an FX, any FX going to this. But if I did, that'd be kind of fun. If I had a wah pedal down here by my foot, like as I'm talking, it's wow, 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 wow. Throw in a wah pedal for good measure. I'm already annoying enough as it is, I'm sure. You know what's one thing I get asked all the time? Why I don't sound like swamp people. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Why I don't sound like swamp people. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I watch swamp people and they're from Louisiana and you're from Louisiana. I said, well, we all don't live in the swamp, for the record. And second of all, I speak English, like I speak English. I don't know. You don't sound like you're in the swamp, people. Well, how is it that you think is I'm going to sound? Right? I actually don't own a wah pedal, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't own a wah pedal. But if someone has an old wah pedal that they would like to donate, I'll certainly connect it to my FX here and see if we can make little fun noises. I mean, I'm sure there's a digital way of doing it, right? I have a aux jack based soundboard. Eventually I would like to upgrade to a USB one, but as of right now, I'm all hardwired, baby. All left rights and right lefts. Alright. I'm gonna go tinkle right now. Alright, this is it. Game over. Boom. Alright. Yeah, where's my Theo Von accent? Well, because Theo Von was... I'm not going to go there. Be right back. Woo, that was a long one. Damn. What a mercy. That was all pee. I mean, I did wash my hands quickly, but that was all pee. My bladder done got full, Sha. Yeah, no, I speak English. I don't have an accent. I mean, I guess you could say I have an accent, but I speak English. The language of my people, English. I guess that's disappointing to some people. They expect me to sound different. I already stumble over my words enough as it is. All right. Mana Surge. By the way, I can turn that off, so it's just the soundtrack and not the sounds. If it repeatedly saying the word Mana Surge is annoying, on top of me already saying it, be more than happy to turn that back off. You guys let me know. Santa Merge. Is that Santa Claus's cousin? Santa Merge? Santa Merge? That's what I need, is like a soundboard that I can, like, you know, mutate the sound. It'd be fun. Be dropping live diss tracks. Dropping live diss tracks on stream. Oh, man. I remember that time BTB used the location script and then acted like they weren't. I remember. Oh, I remember. Don't you worry. I won't forget anytime soon, BTB. Yeah, they make voice pedals. Yeah, wait, that does make sense. I would imagine. I don't know if Maynard uses any. I mean, I know he's got songs where he'll use like a megaphone. But yeah, I mean, if I really had a need for that, right, other than just to be to be silly, right? I guess I can only make myself so exciting. I don't know if y'all could hear that motorcycle that just went by, but that's I live off of a literal highway. So yeah. My microphone's so good it can pick up the sounds outside the damn road. It's probably, I would imagine it's all digital. You know what I mean? I imagine he doesn't actually do it manually, but yeah. Big guitar pedal nerd. Well, I mean, they are really cool, in all fairness. I've never needed them when I dabbled in playing bass guitar, and I never dabbled in them. I mean, I honestly, you know what honestly what I would do is probably take a voice pedal with me to karaoke to make me sound more like Maynard if I had to. If I had to pick anything that I would use, because I love singing Tool, but I'm just not there Maynard sound wise. That would be fun. I'd take that with me. Just roll up to karaoke with the pedal board box that y'all usually have, right? Don't mind me just hooking all of them up. I got my own microphone too. I take karaoke seriously, but not serious enough to spend that kind of money. TC Electronics. I mean, when we say voice pedals, I mean, what are we trying to achieve? Are we trying to like auto-tune our voice, or are we talking about just distortion effects? Gotcha. Adding octaves. Well, I need all the help I can get. You don't want auto-tune, bro? You don't want auto-tune? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Auto-tune's for all the cool kids. And you know what's crazy about all that? T-Pain can actually legitimately sing, like, really well. And he got known as the auto-tune guy, right? But he's got one hell of a voice. There's some cool, like, what do they call them? But it's like live in studio, like radio this, and it's like not improv, but it's like not full setup. Like, see if I can find it. It's gonna piss me off. Let's see. T-Pain singing. There's this particular YouTube channel where they NPR Music. It's NPR Music. Tiny Desk Concert. Yeah. NPR Music has a bunch of artists in there, and they do like concerts and stuff.
What's the chances of you rolling with me? Oh,
okay, we can't play it too long as it'll get claimed, but yeah, T-Pain can sing, man. TC Helicon, what's that? Is that the particular pedal you're trying to tell me to look at? Intonator HS Power Core, Voice Modeler Power Core. Those look like they cost money. I know you're the money bum, but I'm the poor white guy. I'm the poor guy. Ain't no money bum here, baby. It's just poor people. We just poor folks around here. Them just some poor folks. For real though, not that I would be asking to be paid, but if I could get a job helping Townstar function better and get paid, that would be, I mean, that's a win-win for everybody, I feel like. I did go look at the careers earlier, just for shits and giggles. and yeah, there was not a single job there. I think that the only one I could have even thought about was, what was it? What was it? It would have been, well, I looked them up, and I don't even know, how do you even get it qualified for this? Yeah, here we go. You're going to send me Gala so I can get one? A TC Helicon? You're more than welcome to. I'll get it. If you send me money to buy something, I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to waste the Gala. A junior strategist. I saw this. I saw there was two jobs. It was strategist and junior strategist. And I was like, huh. Wait, you mean being able to direct the direction of Gala Games as a company? That would make sense. Almost as if I can read the room. You're a self-starter and creative problem solver that loves getting stuck in and getting things done at pace. This is just, I hate reading job descriptions. You know it's all bullshit. Excuse me while I try and find it. It's not showing up. Come on, man. There we go. All right. The Gala strategy team sits at the bleeding edge across blockchain gaming, music, and entertainment experiences. Our work is incredibly varied. One day you could be working with a top-tier artist on their Web3 strategy. Another day you could help launch a plan for a new game item into our store. You might then end your week figuring out how a brand can extend their IP into a bigger metaverse opportunity. Our ideas don't just live in presentations. We are entrepreneurial thinkers and doers that turn ideas into reality by launching them in market. You'll join our strategy squad and support our senior strategists in designing new products, propositions, and initiatives. You will manage specific work streams within big projects, lead on insight gathering and analysis, and continually bring fresh thinking to help us deliver exceptional products. You will have some strategy experience and are looking for the next challenge to develop your strategic skills in a fast-paced team. You're a self-starter and creative problem solver that loves getting stuck in and getting things done at pace. To answer your question, Money Bum, my Gala wallet Addy does end in E2DA, yes. All right. You lead an opportunity from start to finish, working closely with the Gala Music executive team, product team, and artist management teams to create proposals, pitch to artists, and ensure the high-level strategies involved follow through to the drop. You navigate ambiguity with ease. You have a knack for making the complex simple and communicating a clear point of view in a compelling way. You are a doer and a thinker and know how to switch between seeing the big picture and executing it. You are endlessly curious, always bringing fresh ideas, perspectives, and insight to drive growth, add value across the business, improve the way we work, and define new strategic opportunities for the Gala Music business. You are used to working on several projects at once and can prioritize and manage multiple work streams to tight deadlines. You bring storytelling, creativity, and commercial thinking to design music experiences that sit at that sweet spot of customer desirability, commercial viability, and technical feasibility. You're a natural collaborator and work closely with creative marketing, product engineering, data, and finance teams to deliver and guide new venture and product development. That was pretty good, right? Money Bum, have I applied for any of these? No. The extent to which I have applied for a Gala Games job is walking into the Discord and saying win job. And I've also placed this GIF. I'm going to find it right now and show you. I've placed this GIF. This guy. I placed this the other day. That was my application. But this was after the competition sucked. I walked in and posted this. And then I asked Farmer Michelle if I was doing it right, and she said no. Oh, man. Because there's like a bunch of serious people in the Discord, too. They're like, oh, my God, I'd like a job. And I'm like, well, bitch, I've been asking for a job since Galaverse. Since before Galaverse, hell. So I just walked in. This is me. And this is how I want to walk into Galaverse, though. Oh, take my coat, please. Hey, yeah. There we go. So, all right, enough of that. Anyway. Yeah, I have not applied to any of these. Because frankly, my resume doesn't really work for traditional job applications. You know what I mean? What's on my job application, my resume, is not going to bring the boys to the yard. This is actually a really good weapon. Deals 16 damage to the first and last enemies, boosted by my gold. If an enemy dies, gain an extra turn. All right, and they've got Cedric Sparklesack. That's his name, Cedric Sparklesack, which gives gold. Epic. Eat this. I mean, it's not even so much that I have a gap, which I do have a gap, but like, for instance, the job I had in the oil field, it was a very specific job. Like, there was literally only 3 companies in the entire world's oil field that did this particular job, right? And so when I lost my job in 2018, I tried to take that job to, take that job experience to some other oil companies. And it just wasn't what they were looking for. Trading Bitcoin. Hey, listen, that counts. That was the job. You just call it day trader. I was day trading. I was day trading for Fortune 500 companies. I don't know, Money Bum. I don't know. I don't know where this leads. I don't know where it goes. But I'm here. And I'm not going anywhere. Obviously, I'd like to be able to not have to worry about paying my bills. But, here we are. I'm a guy with a mustache making Facebook video or YouTube videos. Hamza, what are my technical skills? I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm good at fixing computers. Ooh, boy, he had a bad ROI on that one. Not ROI. What's the roll? RNG. He had bad RNG on that one. Well, I mean, I have sat on my hands to a certain extent, but like like you said, you can't put Bitcoin trading on your resume. How am I going to put attempting to start a YouTube career, right? So, I mean, I can show the body of work, but that doesn't necessarily, again, and honestly, I would, if it were up to me, I would stop school so I could focus on this full time. But I don't want to do that. I want to, even if I never use the degrees, I still want to say that I got them. Hamza, as far as Money Bum, his technical skills are hacking, bean counting, and he's also really good with quilting. You'd be surprised. He makes a mean patchwork quilt. Man makes a mean patchwork quilt. All right, it's 6:13. We're getting close to getting ready for school time. Getting close. Again, like I've said before, Money Bum, I don't. And I've had talks with Carrie as well, but trying to find a place where I fit, right? Because I don't fit traditional molds, traditional job titles, traditional roles. I don't really fit, for better or for worse, right? Everybody says they want to be unique until being unique keeps your wallet empty, you know? Money Bum, I already know. I've seen your quilting skills. They're fantastic. He's actually an extreme couponer, Hamza. Money Bum's been on extreme couponing like 3 times. Walk into his house and he's got 400,000 packs of toilet paper. Well, I mean, the easy answer to that, Hamza, is get a job, right? And I say that as someone who doesn't actively have one. Although technically being a student is a job, but that doesn't pay me, right? Well, first thing Money Bum did was he hacked into the Federal Reserve and stole all their Bitcoin, and then transferred it to offshore accounts and back to his own. Step 1, take somebody else's stuff. Step 2, don't go to jail. Step 3, make sure you don't go to jail. Do your best to not go to jail. Step 4, meta search. No, having a job is not the best scenario, but it is the realistic thing of how to get money now. I mean, if you have things you could sell or pawn. If you're talking about longevity and long term, I mean, I'm certainly no motivational speaker, nor am I a financial expert. But having a commodity that makes you valuable would be step 1. Dude, Money Bum for sure changed all those 1s to 0s. I know it. I synced it. Yeah, Money Bum, I think that's a great point to make. Hamza, I can tell you without a doubt, the one thing they don't tell you in middle school and high school is you transition from child life to adult life. It is far less about what you know, and it is far more about who you know. That's not to say that if you know if you know a lot, that you can't get to where you want to be. But at the end of the day, who you know is more important. You're going to get more job opportunities based off of people you know than over job skills you have. Oh, I know. Money Bums is quite an intellectual hacker. He only hacks on certain days of the week so that his electricity bill is lower because he's trying to save the environment. You know, I can applaud that. The more current term is networking, Hamza. Having good networking skills, being able to go out, converse with people. You know, like what I did at Galaverse, right? I went around and I talked to everybody. You know, I talked to everybody I could. And I wanted to meet people, A, but B, I wanted to, you know, people have only seen me as the guy with the mustache on YouTube, right? We want to be able to leave good impressions, right? I don't think I gave anyone a bad impression at Galaverse. I may have, but I don't think I did. You know, like I want people to remember enjoying my company and hopefully seeing some benefit in my company, right? And by my company, I mean me standing next to them and drinking alcohol for free. Best skills? I mean, are you nervous talking to people? Do you get social anxiety? Because that's one thing that's gonna, especially in today's day and age. Everything's social media, this and that, and social posts, and Instagram, and Twitter. Being able to have the technical skills to navigate that. Well, as Money Bum has now spammed my chat with, Money Bum, thanks for that, Linux. Actually, you know what? Money Bum, I almost want to save the transcript of today's chat because my teacher in my first class, the one I'm going to be studying in, I'm pretty sure he's got Linux tattooed on his ass. He's a huge Linux fan. So, I mean, it depends on what market you're going into, Hamza. But obviously some general level of programming knowledge would be important, I would think, in today's day and age. Obviously, generic computer skills would be useful. You know, some people, you may have an older workplace environment. You know, people that are post my generation where we grew up with computers. Granted, slow ones that were outdated and not that great, but yeah, that is a good way of putting it, Money Bum. When selecting skills to acquire, I always look at how much traffic is in that lane. Is that a skill that many people do? Capuana Kalori, what type cast you do? Are you talking about what kind of class that I'm taking today? If you're asking about what class I'm in, I'm majoring in an associate's degree. Associate's degree in IT, information technology. Honestly, I think that's the nail on the head, Money Bum. Hamza, smart contracts. If you can understand smart contracts, which I think Python is a good language for that, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Money Bum. But smart contracts are the future of the crypto world. So being able to be proficient in that, I would imagine, is going to be a huge asset. Synonymous, what art thou? What am I? I'm just a guy, my friend. Just a guy with a mustache. I haven't hoisted in a while. I'm getting fat and weak. Capuano Colori, IT is a variety of things, from being able to set up servers, web servers, mail servers, to being able to fix someone's computer that's broken in your office, install printer, reinstall Windows, generic connection issues. Hey, my phone won't connect, all that kind of stuff. That's kind of IT in a nutshell. I'm more of a hardware guy when it comes to IT. I've built hundreds of computers, debugged thousands of computers in my time. I can't see any link, Money Bum, so I don't know if it posted or not. I can't tell on my end because of the chat mechanism I'm using. So if you're being helpful, I don't mind links at all, of course, which I believe you are. So you have my blessing for now. Oh. I'm about to lose this one, baby. Got 2 health left. About to surge all that mana, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Solidity. Huh. I feel like I've heard of Solidity. Hey guys, like, follow, and subscribe if you want to get a job. Money Bum's handing out jobs. You like that? Is that fun? Is that fun for you? Alright. I got a little more time on my hands, and I'm going to have to get off and get ready for class. Capuano said, thinking about doing the same, but I may be too old now. Can I ask how old you are? Are you referring to me? I'm 34, turning 35 this year. I can tell you I have a 39-year-old and a 47-year-old in my IT class. So if you're referring to IT, you're never too old for IT. And as far as programming is concerned, hell, you're never too old to learn that. It might take you more time. You might have to be a more studious student. But I wouldn't say you're too old to learn how to code. I think that's silly. There's always a YouTube video out there for everything, right? You know? And there's always going to be somebody like me that can explain things to you in a way that you'll be able to understand. Because in most scenarios there's someone who's mastered the craft, right? And so they're able to, like a mama bird, take the food, break it down into a digestible format for the baby bird, right? So that should apply to everything from plumbing to cryptocurrency to real estate, you know what I mean? Teach you how to build trading algorithms? No. If I teach you how to build trading algorithms, then I'm going to lose money. Yeah. That is one of the assets of YouTube, is that it is the central pool for collective knowledge, for the most part, when it comes to how do you do this, how do you do that, right? For me, it just so happened that my How to Townstar videos took off, you know? So... And again, I'm not the best Townstar player by far. There are people that are way better at it. But I am able to understand enough to be able to explain it to you in a way that I feel is digestible. I take the food, I take the worm, I chew it up, and then I spit it back out for you to eat in a way that's easier, right? Listen, I just want to make money, Money Bum, and you're not telling me how to make money, and I don't like that. Tell me how to make money. Matter of fact, just tell me now. Tell me now. Tell me money now. And I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. I don't know if y'all seen those commercials. We have a lot of advertising money is spent on injury attorneys here in Louisiana. There's a particular attorney named Gordon McKiernan, and he literally has like 85 to 90% of the billboards along a certain stretch of highway. A monopoly, you might say. And he embraces it. He also has a Facebook page about the memes about his billboards, which is just smart in this day and age. Free advertising. Alright, let's see if we can beat this guy, huh? There we go. Now we're back in it. Let's go. Where my greenbacks at? Give me my money. That's what you told the IRS, huh? Give me my money. IRS said, hold my beer. Alright. Excuse me, not the IRS. The Federal Reserve. Two different, separate entities. Alright. Where my money at? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Anybody got anything? A couple more games in, and I'm gonna shut her down and get ready for class. Another 15 minutes, let's say. Another 15. That's right. Nothing but walls, baby. And this. I used to use this all the time, black manacles, but mine's way better than his, so I should be able to beat him. Unless he's able to devour me. Oh, he got that one. Yep, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Alright. Did she cast anything of value? No. But alright. Let's go. Synonymous says, what you gotta remember in life, every day is legend, wait for it. What the hell are you talking about, Synonymous? There you go, running your mouth again. What the hell are you talking about, Synonymous? Speak English. I fussed at Money Bum about it earlier, not speaking English. I'm gonna fuss at you for not speaking English, innit? Just say what you mean and mean what you say, huh? Jeez. There's a cat in my room. Money Bum says, calzone before work. Have a great day. Yes, thank you, Money Bum. Appreciate you, my friend. I really do. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for dropping some knowledge bombs on everybody. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoy that calzone. That sounds delicious. Haven't had a calzone in years. A real calzone. Legendary, Synonymous says. Legendary, eh? Legendary, he says. Alright. Let's knock this guy out. There we go. Boom. Last. Got him. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Who's your daddy and what does he do? Is the cat still in here? No. Okay, good. The cat left. Damn cat. Just walks around here like it owns the place. Little bastard. She's a bastard. Female cat. Mana, 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 mana surge. Just remember, every day is a mana surge, ladies and gentlemen. Those are my words of wisdom for the day. Every day is a mana surge. 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 Kind of day. Every day is a mana surge kind of day. Now she's actually pretty powerful. I need to get her ass out of here. There we go. She's going. All right. Because she drops skulls, which could actually kill me in one shot. Mana surge. Let's do this again. Boom. All right. All right. Game over. Got him. Yeah. All right. We're getting there, folks. Almost tier 1. Matter of fact, let's play until I get to tier 1. Let's do that. I'm going to close the door real quick. A, to keep the cat out, and B, to keep the complaints out. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear no complaints. Alright. Alright. Let's get to level 1, shall we? Mana surge. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go. We all want what we ain't got. Boom, boom. Ooh, just land a smacketh down on their candy asses. Let's go. You don't want none, Billy Bob. You don't want none. You don't want none, Billy Bob. Got him. All right. What time is it? Yep, still got a little bit of time. Let's try and get to let's get to tier. We're almost to tier 1. Might as well keep playing until we get to tier 1. A couple more. We all want what we ain't got. Boom, 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 boom. Hold it down, 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 down. Oh, we all want what we ain't got. Almost killed my ass right there. Ooh, boy, almost got me. Almost got him, rather. Ooh, almost died. Nice, he's good. He's alive still. He's alive still. We're all right. We all right. Some of you may die. That is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Let's go. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Alright. Knock this dude out right here, right now. What else we got? Boom. Game over, baby. Got him. Almost level 1. Let's go. Tier 1. cranking. We're getting close. Getting close, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Dun 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 dun. All right, almost there. We all want what we ain't got. Mana surge. If anything, this kind of looks like Legends Reborn, you know, that like Magic the Card Gathering game style, right? If anything, I mean, this is its own game, right, and not NFT based, but. Oh, baby. Just murdering left and right. Game over. There we go. Tier 1, baby. Tier 1. Alright, this one's 777777, so we're going to play this guy. Mark, will I be playing Moranis? I hope so. I plan on it. I've got one exemplar. It's nothing crazy. You know, we get closer to it. Maybe I'll get some more. But as of right now, I just have the one, but I would like to play with that one. I'm excited for it. I hope it's everything that we want it to be, you know. Fingers crossed, of course. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Certainly my style of game, you know. Certainly my kind of game. What about you, Mark? Are you planning on playing it? Do you have any exemplars? All right. Game over, baby. Got him. Got him. Got him. Remember, this game is free to play. It's called Gems of War. I got it through Steam. I was playing it originally on the Switch. So, if you guys want to check it out, it's pretty fun. Something to keep the time, pass the time. But yeah. Alright. Go ahead. Drop out of the game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That is all. That is it. That is all. Thank you so much for watching. For all of you that watched. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hope you have a great day. Happy Monday. Let's start this week off right? It's just happiness, right? Good times. So, anyway. Love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. If you need me, hit me up on Discord. You know the drill. Appreciate you. Love you. Take care. Bye.